Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your Oracle messages. This is where we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know at the time that you receive this. And at the end of the reading, we're going to find out what your future self is blessed with, along with a special channel message from Spirit to you. Now, let's get started and find out what Spirit wants you to know. And this is for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And also my cat Lenny has joined the reading. So just don't mind him. He's part of the decoration. He kind of blends in with the white tiger. He's like covering, ooh, there may be a message with that. He's covering the tiger's eyes. All right, so something may be hidden from view, but not any longer. I feel there's some type of surprise here. And perhaps maybe a surprise companion that you can count on. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's a surprise. You're getting ready to launch your journey. Now, this could just mean a new way of moving in life. But yes, for some of you, you might be traveling here. Now, Spirit wants to remind you that you are this intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe because you're meant to move beyond what you've already mastered. That's really what this is. You've already mastered something, and your reward is launching into something new. So look at that. We've packed our bags, and we may be packing lightly here. So there may be, something symbolic with packing lightly. Let's get a little bit more about launching your journey for Cancer. Okay, this card wants to show itself. Okay, what did we just talk about? We were just talking about you've mastered something, and your reward is launching this new journey, right? So accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And here you are sailing into a new beginning, into the universe, embracing a new energy, a new shift that has already taken place. This is where you have earned and discovered some important mastery within your own self. Now I'm going to get one more card actually for that launching your journey. That accepting what is a little bit of a bonus because it was definitely wanting to speak to you. Stepping into that stillness. This is more about embracing that inner majesty, really accepting a part of yourself as independent, sovereign, distinct, unique. Your power is born in the majesty of silence. Ooh, there's a season of you really feeling peace, especially if you've had to deal with, maybe chaos or drama or the drama of the world or others. It's like you're really above it. I mean, notice how, whether you're male or female, just that image of that person is unbothered because you're supported by a very celestial and cosmic force. Know this. This is part of your inheritance. This is part of your inner majesty. Right, Lenny? Okay. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know while Lenny is cleaning himself. See, he's cleaning. This is a new clean version. See, Lenny is becoming the oracle for us here. Nice. Okay, embarking on an adventure. So I'm getting fire sign coming through here. Some fire and some earth. Okay, you're savoring the wonders of the world. Okay, so there is definitely a new journey you're going to be taking action on, but the key is it's coming to you. There's something here, well, whether it's coming to you or you'll just know when to take the right action. So there's like this thing of right timing is already developing for you. Now I'm gonna have to watch, make sure Lenny doesn't touch any equipment. Yeah, I think he's not. But let's get a little bit more about this adventure, embarking on this adventure. You're savoring the wonders of the world. Notice the word savoring. We're taking time with something. That's key. You're taking time with something. Taking time, you're forgiving and learning. This is where you are solidifying that mastery. And this time around, it's like we're getting or being given a second chance with something. And this time around, we get to savor it. You're healing. You've been healing, right? You're always evolving. So there's a lot of forgiving and learning. That's the key there, learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So notice this hot air balloon. Something is becoming lighter for you. Your soul is starting to feel lighter. You're going to be feeling not only more intuitive clarity, but emotional flow, because this deep soul work is favoring you. Ah, I love this. So this second chance of being far more light. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, starting fresh, renewing your life. This renewing your life is really connected to that forgiving and learning. And also the starting fresh is like, launching your journey, embarking on that adventure. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in your life. Okay, so you're renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. You're getting rid of the unnecessary. Remember, we're talking about how there's only like 2 suitcases. So there doesn't seem to be too much that you have to take. And that is the key. Letting go of clutter. Real clutter or even energetic clutter is really favoring you. This is absolutely favoring you. Job well done. And what I see is actually you're done. It's like you're doing this part where you're kind of brushing the last bit of dust off. Let's get a clue about the starting fresh for you. Let's get a clue with this. It's blossoming. This is why you get to sit in this place of stillness. Sorry about Lenny's tail there. Let's see if we can get him to just, okay. Yeah, how about there? Yes, okay. Let's get a clue about starting fresh for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, this card wants to come out too. Stay optimistic about your love life. This is, okay, a clue is something is appearing. You are seeing something that's giving you more reason, more hope to stay optimistic about your love life or some type of emotional fulfillment that is important for you to receive. It is positive. And there's also a clue about positive thinking. Something is happening or will happen that enhances your ability to think positive in a more effortless way, right? Where it's not feeling like you have to force it. So positive thinking and faith bring you romance, bring you a sense of feeling romantic in life. A new way of moving and seeing life, doing life here. This card wanted to speak to you, getting to know each other. This is why you're removing the old. You're making room for the new. But again, you've already removed this. It's like you've done the energetic surgery. I'm going to have to catch Lenny before he starts to just try to walk over things. Sorry, bud. Just have to make sure that you're not going to, ruin the video here. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay. It's like Spirit says, don't hesitate to open up. Don't hesitate to reveal yourself. Don't hesitate to even reveal a new self of you to yourself. Pay attention to what really speaks to you these days, okay? Now I get water sign coming through. See how we're starting fresh? You're getting ready to allow yourself to deepen, to have a bond deepen here. Let's get more with this getting to know each other too. I want a little bit more. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. There's a secret with youth energy right now. So something is happening where you are either connected with someone right now, or you will. You're magnetizing this towards you, Cancer, of a very playful energy. One that's reliable, though. So it's like dependable, supportive, yet playful and unpredictable, but in a way that doesn't throw you off, right? It's exciting and fun, laughable. Okay, so make sure you too, Cancer, I hope you are making time to renew your life, get rid of things, or open up your schedule, or figure out how you can. Because there's something that has happened here that's already given you the gift to be playful in your life. This is how you're attracting something really fun in your life too, and what and who you want. What else? Now, some of you, not all of you, but those that Cancers that are involved, you have evolved your relationship where you are setting some new terms. You're taking a new lease on life with each other. You're forgetting the past and starting new. But there's a lot of you Cancers. You are in this place where you've already aligned with this new beginning. Stay hopeful, because this card of stay optimistic is tied in with your destiny. So this is actually aligned with something that is really deep with your soul. It's purposeful for your soul. Okay, so finances and career, or one or the other, take what resonates. It's a factor right now in your love life. It's consuming you. This is why we look, renewing your life. Now, I feel a lot of you Cancers, you have done a great job of trying not to get too caught up in your career or what to do, your finances. So you're releasing and relieving yourself of having to do too much or thinking too much of it. So good job. This is what's helping you align with this sense of stillness, this sense of coming back home to yourself where you feel comfortable. But some of you Cancers, just know, take it easy, right? Spirit wants you to back off. Your flowers are blooming. So think of those flowers as your money, right? So she's tending to it. You don't have to touch it all the time. You don't have to look at it all the time. It's growing, it's blooming. And maybe let me take that back. Maybe you do want to look at it, but look at it from a different perspective. Don't be on the ground looking at it. Look at it from a wider perspective where you can actually see all that you've blossomed in your life, right? She or he, that's you, might only be seeing this much when you've got an entire acre full of flowers that you didn't even know were blossoming. Let's get advice about this finances and career for you. I get earth sign coming through. Let's get the advice about this for you from Spirit. Finances and career. Okay, this card's like, hello, pick me. Okay, rest. Okay, wow. It was like right there. All you got to do is wait for the right timing. Something is coming to you in a way that speaks to you from the unseen. Now, this is a card of healing. This is a card of rest. You also may have had to endure a real heartbreak and disappointment when it came to your money or career or your path that is important to you. But you're healing from that. anyhow, there's something that's going on, right? You're accepting what is. That's Four of Swords. See how we're resting? And we've got this shield because something has transformed here. Your finances are healing. Your career path is healing. And now you just need to wait for the right timing. Here you are in this place of resetting, for some of you, positive thinking, resetting your hope, resetting your standards. Rest, heal. Don't do it again the way you did it before, right? Because before was just practice. Now it's mastery, majesty. What else? Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness. See, this is exactly why. You're ready. Okay, planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. This is why it's necessary and essential to rest, because heaven is planting seeds into you, and it already has been planted. It's so that you can continue to plant, right? So you know when to have, maybe good discipline when it comes to boundaries too. Rest. So when you are resting, that's when seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of your soul. Rest in playfulness. Rest in this new energy. Don't feel rushed into something here. That's a trap. Right now, feeling rushed is a trap. Manifesting dreams. Your dreams are coming true. Okay, no, so here we got this basket. Now I want you to think of yourself as this basket. When you're resting, when you're meditating, when you're knowing confidently that your blessings, your prayers are being heard, this is you creating yourself as a basket, because here you're collecting your harvest. This is tangible. So don't think that this is just energy. This is, yes, energy right now. Seeds that have been planted in the fertile soil of your soul, right? That planting seeds, but this is where you get to collect your harvest, your season of collecting. You don't need to fret over these other things right now. This will look, right now, yes, it may look big or has looked big, but it will look tiny and small by the time something arrives here. Just like when you're in an airplane or up above in a hot air balloon, things, start to look tiny and small from a bigger perspective. Soon the struggles will be a distant memory, is what Spirit is saying. You've already done what you needed to do to get into this place of aligning with renewing your life. So job well done. Pat yourself on the back. Yep, healing family issues. Now there could be some energy that's still playing out, right? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents or yourself, if some of you are parents and you might be hard on yourself. But it all stems from someplace, what we've been born into. So healing these family issues, this is this whole renewal. This is renewing your life. You've accepted what is. And now you're getting ready, if you haven't yet, to reconnect to your soul family, your tribe, kindred spirits in new ways. And Spirit is clearing out energetic residue from past emotional wounds. You're already lighter. Every time you step into this place of alignment, you actually heal the past. You heal family wounds because you've stepped into a place of power, majesty, without even having to say a word, because you're taking the time to incubate this. Notice, look at this, stepping into stillness. This is where your power is. Stillness and lightheartedness and playfulness. Those are the trios. And you are making a difference, and you always have. You are a star light for others, whether you're aware of this or not. You might be gravitating towards someone too that could be a light for you. Someone that infuses and helps sustain that positivity inside of you. Your inner light shines far and wide. Oh my goodness. And now you're going into a bigger place. Look at this. This is where you're launching your journey. This is where heaven knows exactly where to place you. You're remembering the waters. You're remembering, I should say, the waters of the universe by understanding the ebbs and the flows, right? Sailing forth. Let's get more about this making a difference. There's this whole other thing that's going on with you. The tides have turned. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. You're finding one another. You're finding true conversation, true communication. No longer feeling like you have to shut down, close off, pretend perhaps. Far and wide. Some type of conversation is going to expand and enhance your world, your heart, and also help enhance what you're already making a difference in, and the people that you've already made a difference in, the lives that you've already touched, while having to take care of yourself, right? Oh, see, you are receiving miracles. Expect these miracles. Miracles are blossoming in your life. A season to receive. Look at that, blossoming. Let's get more about what's blossoming and miracles here of what Spirit will show us. Why not, right? Calling in your soulmate. We're just talking about that. Kindred spirits, soulmates, or soulmate. People you feel supported by. Your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations help bring you together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Connections are important, right? Remaining in this place of stillness and unbothered by what you have already mastered and witnessed and move on from is the only thing that you have to stay strong about. Because the world will always try to sway you into more distraction. The closer you get to what is really true and purposeful for your soul, you will notice things will try to come and block it, but it's not in a way where it feels, fearful and challenging. It's a way like you're going, what, really? Oh, and then you just kind of flick it like it's a little breadcrumb. Okay, just a little crumb. And then it just really loses its power until this new alignment really solidifies here, this renewal. Your safe space. Yes, you're getting to a place of sensing a safe space in your body, in your mind, in your heart. It's becoming strong because you're trusting your intuition. I mean, Cancer, your life is truly guided by your higher self, by the higher realms, by what you believe is guiding you. It is truly guiding you. You've accessed and unlocked the key. So here we have the opening. Now, continue to trust your intuition. Don't let anything sway you from your intuition right now. Your intuition is you guiding yourself in the vast sea of the universe. And what you're doing too by trusting your intuition is becoming more radiant, more majestic. You're embracing the majestic radiance within. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So we're looking deeper. You're revealing treasure is what you're doing. You are revealing treasure. Let's get more about looking deeper here. King and a queen here. Told you. King and a queen. Look, wedding. Situation involves marriage. Yes, you've married into and sculpted into your own majestic radiance. And you can't help but attract who and what is meant for you. So there is a significant marriage of a merging, of a union, a commitment that your soul has already been devoted to because you've karmically aligned to it by healing the past. Again, it's like congratulations. And yes, for a lot of you, there's a soulmate that involves a wedding, a marriage. You're receiving gifts from the angels here, signs from the angels, things that they're whispering, things that they're leaving on your path, things that they are revealing to you that is truths. Yes, for some of you, well, even if it's challenging, okay, Cancer, and for some of you, it's been challenging, but listen, it's actually breaking you free from what isn't serving you, that's out of integrity. Shimmering wings of light embrace you with love. Something is already guarding you. You're placed under some type of protection. Look at, see, you're placed under protection. Now it's sounding a little bit like Law and Order. Let's get a little bit more what you're receiving too from the angels. Breathing room, they're saying, they're giving you breathing room. They're helping you breathe. It's safe for you to love. See, breathing room for your heart. It's important. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. You've been praying for this, but there will be a challenge because some of you, you may hesitate because you might be very suspicious because of something that has happened. The past stories may want to creep up, but that's what you have to remember. It's a past story. It's not the new story. So when the moment comes for you to be able to really express and open yourself up, do it. But this is why Spirit is giving you time right now, the stillness to do it for yourself, because you're engaging in a new way of transforming and transmuting from your heart space, where you're understanding that your heart is your super muscle, and it truly is. It's your superpower. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. See, you're receiving things from the angels that are they're telling you, do this, do that, stay still. Yes, it may be hard because it may be asking you to stay disciplined for some, but it's worth the effort. You heal rifts and you are a mender. Yeah, you've healed the past. You're stepping into the future with strength and clarity. And you or someone will be taking action, so don't worry about that. You're coming aligned with this place where it's going to be unstoppable. You can't help but take action where adventure calls you because this is already done. Now look at this. Your future is strength and clarity. Look at this. Look at how these stones have had to go under transformation of being cut in these different facets so that they brilliantly shine. So each cut in life has done that to you because what you've done is healed it. You transmuted it. You don't wear the scar, you radiate it. And even if you do physically wear the scar, it's still beautiful. You are a true healer too. So what I see is you've healed a timeline, Cancer. You've healed some type of important timeline here. And you might be finding more purpose and calling to trailblaze in a new path of, something creative here when it comes to healing. Now, if there's been rifts and opposing energies with family members or whatnot, somehow, some way, it becomes peaceful. Things mend. But because you've already done this in the past, you're getting ready to free yourself. Now, it is important to take control of your life. Now, it's important sometimes we got to take a step back. Now, I really feel strong that if there's a part of your life that you might feel you're overly focused on, and you'll know it because it'll drain you, thinking about it too much, feeling about it too much, whatever it is, whatever is draining you, that's where, you are taking control of your life. Because you're not meant to have that ordinary life. Your schedule and your income, your things that you're graced by spirit come on different timelines, and it's not run on man's ordinary time. So spirit is saying, take charge. Don't feel controlled by the past, your money, your job right now. Look at that. You're stepping into power boldly and confidently. And you can't help but do this because this is the key. You have, what I see, have come into your own chariot. The chariot in tarot is associated with Cancer. You've turned the key. You've activated this. You've already stepped into your power boldly and confidently. Now the spotlight, the universe can't help but follow you. It's attracted to your energy. This is why staying in this place of lightness is so important, because that's the attraction factor. Okay, now Cancer, that is it for that part. Let's find out what your future self is blessed with. Whoops. Okay, this card did a little flipperoo, so let's just look at that. But let's see. What is Cancer's future self blessed with? Now, for those that are thinking about entrepreneurial path, or maybe you already are entrepreneur, yourself, your freedom, your ability to, create your own time, a schedule, and income. That's major, right? That's a major blessing. Now, for some of you, if you've been thinking about it, there's going to be some opportunities to help you create that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Cultivating prosperity. What your future self is blessed with. The abundance of the universe is pouring into your life. You better get your wheelbarrow, your purse, your wallet, your basket. Remember what I said. Look at that. Here it is. You're getting ready to your harvest. There's going to be all kinds of wonderful things coming into your life. Notice even the small things, right? Because those small things add up. It's these unique things that you have planted in your own life. My goodness. And yes, that hard work that you've been tending to, that's what your future self is blessed with. And notice you're not having to do all the work. You're out enjoying your life, knowing it's blooming, taking that much needed break or even vacation. Oh, look at, oh, see, awakening ancient wisdom. That deep inner knowing is emerging within you. This is why you feel this sense of doing things a little bit different, maybe a little bit slower, maybe just a little bit more intuitive. Those are things not to ignore. That's the ancient wisdom emerging within you. And it's calling forth ancient love, that eternal love. Okay, so Cancer, before we end the reading, your message from Spirit is this: sweet Cancer, the waters you swam through were not meant to drown you. They were meant to baptize you. You are coming up in a new shape, held by love, claimed by soul. Trust that you are safe. You are seen. You are ready. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.